The Bible is like a treasure chest of wisdom when it comes to money, with more than a couple of thousands of verses that are still super useful today. Believe it or not, it even tells you how much you should stash away for a rainy day and, wait for it, gives you tips on investing and smart money moves. It's mind-blowing. Number 1. The 20% rule. Put away a fifth of your money for savings. Let's dive into one special story. In the story of Joseph in the Bible, he had this amazing ability to explain dreams. So, in one dream, he tells the king that there will be 7 super good years, followed by 7 really tough ones. Joseph's smart advice: save 1/5 of everything you get during the good years. That way, when the bad years hit, you'll be all set. Guess what? It worked like magic. They had enough saved up to survive the tough times and thrive later on. It's like having a super cool savings plan. Imagine this. When life is all sunshine and rainbows, you save 20% of what you make. Then, when things get tough, you've got a safety net. This idea isn't just from ancient times. It's still a rock-solid plan today. It even fits perfectly with the 50-30-20 rule, a super popular way to manage your money. So, remember Joseph and his 20% savings trick. It's a fantastic way to start building your financial safety cushion. Number 2. Opt for minimalism, your path to a lighter life. The Bible tells us to be careful, not to want what others have, to avoid being greedy. It also teaches us that our true happiness doesn't come from owning a lot of things, even if we're very rich. In different parts of the Bible, we learn that having a lot of money doesn't necessarily make us happy. Money can't make us feel good about ourselves. And when we pass away, we can't take it with us, although we can use it for good while we're alive. Instead of always trying to gather as much money and stuff as possible and chasing after promotions and fancy cars, the Bible encourages us to practice minimalism and frugal living. This means being happy with what we have and not constantly wanting more. We shouldn't be caught up in the never-ending cycle of buying and consuming things. Now, enjoying life and having money isn't a bad thing. In fact, the Bible later talks about the value of investing and being financially responsible. But if your only focus is on money and possessions, and that's where you find your self-worth, it won't lead to a truly happy and fulfilling life. Number 3. Keep your finances debt-free. Debt, my friends, is a sneaky troublemaker in our lives. We all kind of get that it's not a good thing, but sometimes it pretends to be our friend when it's not. Imagine you're stuck in a web where you owe someone money. Well, the Bible pretty much nailed it when it said that being in debt is like being a servant to the person you owe. Picture this: high-interest debts, like those payday loans, make people buy stuff they can't really afford. They end up working like crazy just to pay off those bills, and it's like their lives are falling apart. Can you believe it? They're practically giving up their freedom for things they probably didn't need in the first place. So here's the deal, folks. Stay away from those high-interest debts like the plague. They're like quicksand, and once you're in, it's hard to get out. Trust me, it's a life ruiner. Here's a channel that won't mess up your life, fingers crossed. If you like what you see and want to help me out, please hit that subscribe button. Number 4, exchange your efforts for money. If you want money, get ready to work hard. Don't spend too much time resting or being lazy. Poverty can sneak up on you like a thief, and neediness can hit you like a tough warrior. The Bible warns us about being lazy, and that's a big problem. Imagine someone so lazy they can't even feed themselves. That's not good. The same idea applies to becoming wealthy. Even if you get lucky and win a lot of money or inherit it, you won't really understand what true financial success means unless you put in the effort. It won't feel as good or satisfying as when you've worked hard and can look back at those tough days knowing they helped you get where you are. That's how you build character, by facing challenges. And remember, wealth isn't just about money. It's about good health, thriving relationships, and mastering the art of making money work for you. So whether you aspire to start a business, climb the career ladder, or break free from the cycle of debt and paycheck-to-paycheck living, be ready for some hard graft. It's the only way. Number 5, expand your investment options. Split your money into 7 or 8 pieces. Why? Because life can be unpredictable. Imagine it like this. You're being advised to be clever with your cash. Think of it as spreading your bets, instead of putting everything into just one thing, like a single house or a specific company stock. It's wiser to spread it out. Treat your money carefully, like a precious treasure. Avoid risky bets that promise quick riches. You never know when the housing market might crash or the stock market might take a big hit. The future is uncertain, so it's better not to put all your money in one place. The key is to diversify, to have different baskets for your eggs. Number 6, avoid being obsessed with money. We often hear that money is the root of all evil, but let me set the record straight. It's not money itself that's the problem. It's the love of money that leads to trouble. Money is just a form of currency, something we've been using forever to exchange goods and services. It's not inherently bad. The real issue arises when money becomes the center of your world, when it takes precedence over spending time with your family, nurturing your relationships, or even following your faith. That's when problems emerge. If all you can think about is money, it's a path that can wreck your life. Take a look around the globe, and you'll find people with millions in their bank accounts who are miserable, struggling with depression, contemplating suicide, or succumbing to addiction. On the surface, it might seem like they have everything anyone could desire, but it's because their sole focus is money and themselves. This is not the recipe for a fulfilling life. It's a recipe for self-destruction. Number 7, securing your children's financial future. Having money isn't a bad thing at all. In fact, it's kind of like a treasure map the Bible talks about. It says that not only should we help those in need and take care of our loved ones, but we should also save and invest. It's like planting seeds for the future. Imagine this. You're on a mission to help others, and that's awesome. But you also need to think about your own family, especially your kids and even your grandkids. The Bible actually encourages this. It's like passing on a legacy, making sure your family is okay down the road. So, having money isn't a sin. It's a way to secure a bright future for your family, according to the Bible. It's like being a wise steward of your resources and passing down blessings to generations to come. Number 8, what should you be seeking? In a captivating tale from the Bible, we find Solomon in a dreamlike state. In this dream, God shows up and asks him a remarkable question. Solomon, what do you desire most? Do you crave immense wealth? Do you yearn for powerful kingdoms? What is your heart's deepest wish? Ask, and it shall be granted. Now, here's the twist that makes this story intriguing. Solomon didn't choose the opulent, extravagant things that many of us might be tempted by. He didn't request endless riches, vast empires, or material luxuries like a fancy car or $1 million. Instead, he made a remarkable choice. He asked for wisdom. And you know what? That choice turned out to be a game changer. With wisdom as his guide, Solomon didn't merely acquire a modest amount of wealth or a small kingdom. He amassed immeasurable riches and ruled over a kingdom that stretched farther than the eye could see. So, what's the moral of this tale? Well, it's quite straightforward. Solomon's story conveys a profound truth. Wisdom is the true key to success in life. It's not about relentlessly pursuing money, fame, or shiny possessions like luxury cars. It's about actively seeking knowledge, understanding, and the ability to make smart decisions. Yet, here's the twist in the tale. Wisdom isn't a one-and-done deal. It's not like grabbing a quick bite to eat. Nope, it's a lifelong journey. The more you learn and grow in wisdom, the more you'll see its magical effects on your wealth and overall well-being. So, my friend, if you're wondering where to invest your energy, make it a mission to seek wisdom. The wiser you become, the richer your life will be. And who doesn't want a wealth of wisdom in their treasure chest of life? It's the secret to becoming truly wealthy in all the ways that matter. You should totally hit that subscribe button. Why, you ask? Well, it's a super smart move, and let me tell you why. First off, it won't cost you a single penny because it's absolutely free. Plus, this channel is like a treasure trove of awesome information just waiting for you. And guess what? If you enjoyed this video, which, let's be honest, was pretty awesome, there's a whole lot more where that came from. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now. Thank you.